Hey there, Kevin McManus here. Press X. So I just saw Batman versus Superman. Got to see it a little early. Went to the fan screening. They told people not to post spoilers and all that stuff. I don't even think the embargo is out, but I wanted to tell you guys what I thought about it. I'm not going to talk spoilers. I'm going to be very vague because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. And if you came here, you may be questioning whether or not you should see the movie. So I'm going to start out as spoiler-free as I can. Yes, I recommend the movie. I would say go get it if you liked Man of Steel, you'll love this movie. It'll be right down your alley. It's definitely like a better Man of Steel would be a great way of putting it. Now, if you're a fan of Zack Snyder, all that stuff, you'll love this movie. Now, if you're in the camp of people that didn't like Man of Steel, will you like this movie? I'm going to say probably. The action, Zack Snyder does action like nobody's business, and the action in the movie, I feel like, makes it worth the admission to at least see it once and just to see the movie. I feel like the action warrants the ticket purchase. More specifically, story. If you are scared that everything was spoiled for you or that the trailer showed too much, I'm going to say to that, sure, I could have done without some of the reveals in the trailer. I could have done without some of the dialogue from the trailer. Would it have made the movie experience better? Probably. I was very I was very vocal about saying that I don't care that they showed some of the stuff that they showed. And after seeing the movie, I'm like, okay, if they saved that, I think the movie theater would have erupted, which is a little more memorable than me erupting at home while watching a trailer. But there's definitely things in the movie they did not spoil. There's scenes in the movie that will get you excited if you are a DC fan. Easter eggs, things like that. There's plot lines that they did not spoil. I would dare say that there's characters that are heavily focused on in the movie that they did not heavily focus on in the trailers at all. So I would definitely say if you're just concerned about, oh, I saw the trailer, I saw the movie, I would say, no, you didn't. It's definitely still worth seeing. The movie, the trailers were like 11 minutes or something like that, and the movie is a solid 2.5 hours where I was never bored. I always was interested in what was going to happen next, and at many points surprised that I was like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and there's more movie to go. We're still going. Very, very amped the whole time. So those are kind of my cases. I would say see the movie. If you're already interested in seeing it, yeah, go see it. I'm gonna keep it spoiler free. If you were worried about the movie, I would say don't be worried. That's another thing. People thought they were cramming so much into this movie. They were putting in Wonder Woman. They were putting in Batman. It was a Superman sequel. They have Lex is in it. Doomsday's in it. All these characters. They're the Aquamans. Everybody's like, oh, there's way too many characters. I'm surprised that I have some problems with the movie still that I'm not going to go into. The amount of characters and how they were handled, not one of them at all. I think it was totally fine. I feel like everybody got fair screen time. If anything, there's a couple things where I'm like, oh, like I'm excited for this director's cut because then it's just even more, and I like that. So yeah, I feel like everybody got justified screen time. So that don't be worried about that. Now, if you are a Marvel hardcore, you like the fun Marvel movies, I will say this movie is not a fun movie. It's action and it's adrenaline and all that stuff during the scenes, but it's a dark movie. Man of Steel was dark. You know, the Batman Begins, the Dark Knight, all these movies. DC takes a dark approach to their movies. They go all in on that approach in this movie. So if the dark movies turn you off, you know, lots of violence, lots of death, and not like super lighthearted, this movie does more of that for sure. Probably the darkest one they've done, to be dead honest. I was shocked that it is rated PG-13 and not R. So if that darkness kind of the films turns you off, you may not like it. So as you can probably tell by now, I'm not very good at articulating my thoughts on movies. I've taken a few movie classes and stuff, but I'm just a fan. I love DC. And I was not worried about the movie. I was cautiously optimistic. Did it exceed my expectations? No. I started setting some high expectations on the way there. No, it didn't exceed it. But I still found a lot of enjoyment out of it. I'm going to see it again, and I'll have a stronger opinion then. So now, what do I think? This is going to be a little. So that's good. Go see the movie. Now, if you're still not sold, I'm going to go into a little more depth. So, some caution. I'm going to go into character depth, meaning I'm just going to name a character that's been in the trailers, only things from the trailer. I'm going to just give it like a thumbs up, thumbs down if I enjoyed it. Batman, great. Ben Affleck, great. Good job. You did it. You're Batman. I believe you. Best looking Batman, best Batman combat, most gadgety Batman. Loved it. Very video game, very Arkham. Superman. Okay. Superman from Man of Steel, basically. A little more emotional. Has the weight of the world on his shoulders now. He saved the world in Man of Steel, yes, but now he's constant. It's like he's Superman. He's doing this as a second job, basically, and you can tell it's wearing on him. So I liked him a lot. Not as much as the Batman, but I liked him. Big Superman fan. So I feel like they did a good job. Wonder Woman. Very good. Shockingly good. My favorite part of the movie? Maybe. Haven't had enough time to think about it. I just got home like maybe a half an hour ago. Still letting it sink in. Wonder Woman, I very, very, very much liked her. Think they did a good job. She got enough screen time for what it was. Now we'll talk about, I guess we'll do Lex. Lex, I was a little iffy on going in. I liked him, but I had a preset idea of what he was doing. He doesn't do exactly what I thought he was doing, and that jarred me a little bit when I was watching it. I don't want to give specifics, I guess, but during a certain point in the movie, I realized how he was going to act in that movie, what he was doing, and I warmed up to it. By the end of the movie, liked it a lot, quite a lot. So I actually give Lex a thumbs up. I don't want to go too much into Doomsday because in the trailer you've only seen him for a little bit. I loved Doomsday. Is there any other? Oh, so most people know like Aquaman, all that stuff. I'm just gonna say I enjoyed what they did with all that. Yeah, I think that's all the information I want to give until I can formulate more in my head. I'm overwhelmed. It's late. It's like 2 a.m. right now. So until I can make a more informed opinion, maybe I'll talk about it on my podcast Monday noon. But like I said before, go see the movie. It's definitely a good movie. It's better than Man of Steel. I liked it a lot. Would I say I had fun watching the movie? Probably not. It's not a very fun movie. It's very dark. But it's a movie that clearly lends itself to many views, very dialogue driven, which people may be surprised by. It's kind of like Watchmen in that way, but it's paced way better than Watchmen. Yeah, so go see it. If you enjoy movies and you don't want to be left in the dust or get it spoiled or anything like that. So thank you so much for watching this ramble of a video. I don't know what I'm doing. But thank you so much for watching. Like the video, share, subscribe, all that. I'm going to go process this movie. I'll speak with you guys next time.